Hey, La and Bob and whoever it may concern, let me tell you a little story about what has happened with Gran this last week. I'm not happy. So I think I told Bob some of this. I think Sunday, I got a call from Oakmont saying that Mom was hallucinating and she was downstairs, and so they had set her down because she wasn't feeling well and that I should know about it. And I said, why is she hallucinating? What happened? And they told me that she apparently had been off her Nuedexta, the drug that is for Parkinson's-related psychosis that helps her to not, uh, see things. That apparently she was off that med for a few days because the pre-approval letter from her neurologist expired. Apparently, it's only good for 1 year. And so the pharmacy did not refill the Nuedexta prescription. No one called me to tell me that the prescription was running low. No one called me to tell me that they didn't have a letter. The neurologist didn't call and the GP didn't call. I had to find out when Mom was already hallucinating. So I was going to call the neurologist, but of course I can't call them on the Sunday because they're not there. So Monday, I did, however, post a very angry text message to their text line that they did not respond to. Next morning, I waited for someone to call or email or write, nothing. So about 10 in the morning, I called to say, what does it take to get this letter? What happened? What went wrong? So over the next few hours, I found out that the pharmacy sent a notification to Mom's GP that she needed the Nuedexta. The GP, of course, is not the neurologist. I don't know what the GP did with that letter, but they didn't forward it. They didn't call. They didn't say anything. So the neurologist sort of found out that the prescription wasn't still going and that they needed to write another letter when I and Oakmont called on the same day to say, this is the problem. So they did. I called and said, please, I need this letter written right away. They said they wrote it. This was, I think, Tuesday. And then they would send that letter off. Don't worry, it'll happen within 24 hours. So I called back on Wednesday to say, I need to know if this is going to be a problem. Did the letter go through? Because Thanksgiving is going to happen and you're not going to be here. Somebody needs to make sure she gets on her meds. Don't worry, we sent the letter and it's fine. So the pharmacy then gets the letter, or maybe the insurance company gets the letter, and then I guess they approve it. I still haven't gotten confirmation. This is Saturday after Thanksgiving that Mom is taking the meds. I called this morning to talk to a med tech, but they're busy giving out meds right now. They'll call me back to find out if she's actually gotten the Nuedexta. So that's not the whole story, though. In the meantime, when Mom is seeing things and not in her right mind, she lost her teeth again. So I went through the videos, and it looks like at some point on Sunday, she was getting ready to go to bed at like 9:30. It looked like before that in the videos she has her teeth. She goes into her closet. She changes to change clothes. She comes out of the closet to head to the bathroom. It looks like she takes something out of her mouth and throws it away in the trash. Then she goes into the bathroom. She comes back out. She doesn't have her teeth. I don't know about any of this, of course, until later, that she doesn't have her teeth, because she called me later in the week, like Tuesday, to say, I can't find my teeth. No one can help me. No one can find my teeth. Of course, no one from Oakmont calls me to tell me that she doesn't have teeth. And they throw out the trash every single day, multiple times a day. So if anything is in her trash can, it gets thrown away within 3 or 4 hours. But if she doesn't have teeth, they don't tell me for 3 or 4 days. And if she doesn't have meds, they never call. So she's lost teeth, which we now have to replace for the third time, or replace for the second time, get for the third time. To the tune of a couple grand, maybe $2,500. I don't know. I got to talk to the dentist. They don't even know that yet. And the thing that really chaps my gears about this is that you guys probably knew that 3 weeks ago, she finally got her meds balanced and she was herself again. She was, she remembered stuff. She could tell a joke. She was finally, after 3 years, in a place where she felt good enough to get up every day and go downstairs and get her hair done and talk to her friends and do all the shit that I brought her here for, only for them to fuck up her meds so that she can't do that anymore. So I am going to write a strongly worded letter to the neurologist, to the GP, and to Oakmont, asking for donations for the teeth that are lost because of their mistake. So that is what is happening to me today on Saturday. So we were supposed to have Thanksgiving dinner today because Jada and Dana are not working today, and they were working on Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to heat up food and have Thanksgiving here. And so I invited Mom this morning to come, but she doesn't feel well for one reason, because she hasn't had her meds and she's off balance. But then last night, she fell out of bed because she was, again, wonky and not feeling well. And she's not injured severely in any way. She just, she's sore now. Her shoulder blade hurts from where she hit the ground, and her back hurts from where she rolled over onto the leg of one of the tables. Bottom line is, she's not having a good time, and I'm kind of angry at the medical folks who are paid to take care of her who didn't. So that's the story. Enjoy.